Betty rocked today, and the rest of the show, we're here. We're doing our job like normal, and we have a brand new president of our ministry. And so he came in and he said, I want to sit with you guys today just to see kind of how you do what you do. Like,
but he said yesterday he wanted to see.
Yeah. And Zach forgot to let the girls know.
I did. I feel bad.
And then Bekah came in, and John was here. She's like, "Oh, hi," you know. And then Betty came in, and it's funny. I'm like, I didn't know if Betty was gonna know who he was, because she doesn't. You don't play the corporate game or the thing. Like, you don't care about rising through the ranks and knowing the big wigs or whatever. You're just Betty, you know.
Oh, thanks.
And so and so I didn't know if she would know if that was like even know who he was.
I mean, we've been introduced.
He
and we
remembered
went on
you.
the Alaskan cruise with him.
Okay. Yeah.
And we had a meeting with him, and I sat right beside him. So if I didn't recognize him, that would be an issue.
That would have been bad. But he recognized you right. Like I said, hello, Betty. How are you? And so he was very kind, and he said, hey, I'd like to go get you guys breakfast or coffee, whatever it is that you desire. So, I like where we're going with this.
Okay, well, side note, he said, I'll go get you Starbucks. And Wally's like, well, we really like McDonald's.
Yes, I did do that. I did do that.
Who does that?
Yeah, he's like, what kind of coffee do you want? I'm like, McDonald's has great food in the morning. So I wasn't letting him get off with just... But then, I just ordered the one thing, and then everyone else was getting something from McDonald's and something from Starbucks.
No, he asked. That's what he said. I just got these at McDonald's.
He said I did both because I like.
Oh, Betty got both.
What are we getting?
What I'm getting to is I loved Betty's order. She was like, from McDonald's, I want a biscuit, and then in parentheses, just one. And it caught us all off guard because, again, I don't always understand how your mind works. And this is not belittling you, but I just thought it was funny. Just one, and we were all confused by that because biscuit is singular, so it would be the connotation would be it would be one biscuit. But I loved your qualification of just one. But if you wanted more than that, you would say biscuits, plural. And that's why I wanted people to weigh in on Facebook Live, because maybe we're all wrong. You know, maybe it's not. Maybe qualifying biscuit just one was the right way to go.
Well, I put the just one in parentheses because I thought people would be like, a biscuit? What? Do you want sausage? Do you want bacon? What do you want? Eggs, cheese? I don't understand. So if I put just one, then people will be like, oh, she just wants one biscuit. But
Like,
instead,
if you had said just a biscuit, I think that would make sense.
Just
because
a biscuit,
to clarify,
yes.
not a sausage and biscuit.
Okay.
Or
Got it.
biscuits
so
and gravy.
next time I'm hearing I need to tell y'all what I want to order, and then you're going to write it down for me.
Next time you need to order better.
Yes.
Y'all have better ordering skills than I do?
Yes.
Is that what I'm...
Well, the upside is you ended up getting two biscuits somehow. So I'm not sure it didn't work ultimately.
I don't know.
But it was nice of him to bring that in.
Well, some of the people on Facebook Live agree with Betty, so.
What? Who?
Joey.
Really?
Yeah.
Joey's single and he just wants to impress her. There's no way he actually really thinks that.
I don't know.
Are you saying that? See, here you go. You're saying you didn't want to belittle me. And
No,
here
I'm not.
you are.
No, I'm not belittling you, but it is totally crazy.
I'm not belittling you, but you're dumb.
Yeah, no, you're not dumb. You're just
Caitlin
wrong.
agrees. She says sometimes when people say they want a biscuit, usually people ask how many. And Chris asked the question I had, can you actually order just a biscuit? I didn't know you could do that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, like you can order just a muffin, like an English muffin, like a sauce. You know how they have all their muffins? You can order them plain.
Oh, really?
That's how in my head it works. Is you say, I want a plain biscuit, and so you'd get one biscuit, you'd get the top and the bottom half, and there'd be nothing in between.
Okay, Sam, I don't like your comment. I think it's rude and uncalled for, and I think you need to go to timeout.
What did what did Sam say?
He said they have better ordering skills because Betty never had to order. They just went out back and hunted for their meals. That's rude.
If you call hitting a possum with a car hunting,
yes,
we'll call that accurate.
A car, please, a bat.
Joey does clarify he is married. That was not his motivation.
All right, I didn't know that. It seemed a little. It's doubtful to me.
If any guy is on my side, Wally automatically thinks they're single.
Yes, of course.
But maybe I just have a good point.
Yeah, is that in the realm?
Not even in the realm of my possibility.
Well, obviously I do because everyone is siding with me.
Because you're cute. They're just siding with you because you're cute.
I have a good opinion.
I don't
my
believe that for a
word.
second.
That's rude.
All right, let's get on to
Well, then
Betty
why do
Rock.
they side with you?
Because I'm ugly. They're never going to side with me. The cute people get everything in this world. Ugh. All right, so
We do not.
no,
Okay.
do not put yourself in that category. All right, let's do a little least of these with one Lady Rock today. We had a bunch of stuff left over from least of these that we could not get to.
Yes. Okay. So Kermit the Frog has only had since 1955 3 puppeteers. That's it. That's pretty good.
Started with Jim Henson,
right.
who was
Then
the
there
original.
was some other guy, and now there's a new guy, and his name.
My favorite. Can I stop you for a second? My favorite. My favorite Kermit the Frog joke is, what did Kermit the Frog say when Jim Henson died? Absolutely nothing. I think that's funny. Anyway.
So the third puppeteer, his name is Matt Vogel, and I think he does a pretty good job.
Okay, let's do an A/B comparison. I'm gonna play the like the last one first, and then we'll play the new guy and see which is better.
It's not that easy being green.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
It's not that.
Okay, so that was the last guy that got fired and was
I
very
like Kermit.
angry about it too, which is funny. Like I would be mad about losing that job too because it doesn't seem too hard.
Well, he got fired for saying things that were out of character for Kermit, right?
Is that what I don't remember?
Yeah, like not
Like on the show?
bad thing. Yeah, it's something. Like he
Oh.
was speaking on behalf of Kermit, and Kermit's like, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did, but I didn't.
I like how guys with a hand and a puppet can just blame the puppet. Like, dude, I cannot believe he said that. Like, no, we know it's your hand up there, and it's you doing the voice. Here's the new voice. Let's
Matt
see. Oh, he
Vogel.
says Matt Vogel. Okay.
Dreams are how we figure out where we want to go. Life is how we get there.
You should use that as your teaser at the
That
end.
will be my quote for today. I got to write that down.
has-
I don't like it.
He has a little bit of Obama's cadence.
Let's see.
Dreams are how we figure out where we want to go.
Where we
Life
wanna go.
is how we get there.
Where we wanna go?
Hmm.
He's writing it down.
I am.
Dreams are where we want to go. Life is how we get there. You got it?
Got it.
And fast handwriting or slow handwriting is why it takes so long to get there.
There. Got it.
Okay, on to the next story.
Yes.
So there's that new movie, It, based off Stephen King's novel
The scary clown.
about clowns. Well, it's about a clown that's terrorizing this group of kids. So clowns are saying that this is a bad idea because it gives them a bad reputation.
They just want to bring joy to children.
Right. So Pam Moody, who is president of
Wait,
the
I'm
world...
sorry. Go back. Pam Booty is a
no,
clown.
Moody.
Oh, I thought they said Pam Booty. I'm like,
No.
that's the best clown name ever. Like she was made to be a clown. Here comes Pam Booty. Wah, 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 wah.
Pam Moody.
Pam Moody.
She's
Okay.
the president of the World Clown Association.
I love that they have one.
She said, people had school shows and library shows canceled. The very public we're trying to deliver positive and important messages to aren't getting them.
No, you're not doing that at all. You're a terror to society.
Becca
Stop.
hates
They're trying
clowns.
to do a good thing
No,
for the
no.
public. They teach them how to juggle. They
No.
teach them counting or colors.
You know, other people can teach you how to
emotions.
juggle.
Why would a library?
Emotions.
I
How
don't
does the
know.
clown teach you
There's,
emotions? It's
Sad
bad
the
on.
clown or something, and he's got tears on his
How
face.
does that teach you emotions?
I don't know.
Who wants to be around
Maybe
that?
you should have had a clown teach you emotions.
No.
Because you only know fear.
I know how to order biscuits, that's for sure.
Okay, that was rude. Why is everybody being rude? Anyways, she used this one story that kind of got her point across. She said that she did have an employee that was dressed up as a clown, got there early to a kid's birthday party, so she waited in her car.
Mhm.
Well, someone called the cops because there was considered a clown sighting. And so the cops had to come and like say, ma'am, what are you doing in your car? Why are you sitting here? She was just there for her job.
That's
Like,
profiling.
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
It's not right.
Why are you in your tiny little car? And how many more people are in there?
You and your 20 friends.
So, yeah, I don't understand how they're saying that, like, libraries are canceling because of this movie. They're canceling Clown Day. I can't see that happening.
I think it's because it all started in the 80s or with John Wayne Gacy and the whole
That
clown
was
thing.
creepy.
So now these kids that were brought up back then are growing up and they're teaching their children that they fear clowns too. So
Because
then
they're
it's just-
scary,
it's
and
just
everyone on
rolling on.
Facebook
No,
Live
you look
agrees
at-
with
you
me.
look at Bozo.
Everyone agrees with me.
Bozo was supposed to be this friendly clown that kids actually did like. Like the show was popular,
Right.
and kids wanted to be on the show.
Because they
Nowadays-
were brainwashed.
Nowadays, I think if Bozo was around, kids would be like, "I'm not
Punch him
going
in
on
the
that
face.
show."
Punch him in the face.
Ronald McDonald, a famous
Ronald
clown.
McDonald.
Never liked
Donald.
him.
Yeah.
See, I have an inherent distrust for clowns. It's not because society changed me. It's because I went to like clown seminars as a child and I was like, ugh, something feels wrong in my soul because I have a very discerning spirit and I know when something is evil. I'm standing firm on this.
I mean, I think there are some good, positive clowns out there. It's
Mimes.
just-
Mimes are positive.
What about mimes? Do you feel
Do you-
that
do
same
you
way
fear
about mimes?
mimes?
No, I'm fine with mine.
You're fine with mimes,
fine
but
with
not
mimes.
client.
Because they're
clowns?
classy.
What
They're
if?
classy.
What if?
Said no one ever.
Instead of black paint, you know, they have the white face with the black paint
Yeah.
on it. What if they used red instead?
No, they're clowns then.
So you
Mimes
have something
are like
to do with
they're
the
black
red.
and white.
You
I can
have a
do-
red color.
No, I love the
Phobia.
color red. It was one of my wedding colors.
You wore a
I
red.
didn't have clowns at my wedding.
Okay, sorry. I thought I got. You wore a red wedding dress. That's
No.
I just think it's not fair. I think clowns should be given a second chance.
No.
They're misunderstood.
No, they're
No.
misunderstood.
Nope.
You know what? Because we talked about this earlier. How Becca went to see a counselor.
Oh,
we
you should
talked
talk
about
to
this.
them about clowns.
Yes, bring
No,
up
because
clowns.
my counselor would
Yes.
be like, "Yes, that's absolutely normal. You have no issues.
No.
You're dismissed."
I think she would actually say, "I think you need to have your show bring clowns in
No.
one
Yes.
day
Uh-uh.
Yes.
and
Face your
work
fears.
on aversion therapy with
Okay,
you."
I also took a self-defense, and I will use my moves, including the knee to the groin,
Okay.
Okay,
if
question.
you bring clowns.
If it was a child dressed as a clown.
I don't care.
That might be creepy.
What if it's a dog dressed as a clown?
Oh.
If we dressed Hadley up as a
No,
clown, would you
really?
reject her?
Really?
Yep. I
Wow.
no, not okay.
What
Sorry,
if
Hadley.
it's a tattered clown
What
suit?
if I dressed Anna up as the devil? How would you like that?
She'd
I-
be a cute little devil. She would be cute. What if it was tattered and it was limping on the side of the road with a little clown costume? Then would you be like, "Oh, poor doggy"?
Why would it have a clown costume?
Because it
How
escaped.
did we get
it
here?
escaped from the clown circus. It didn't want to be there
Well,
anymore.
I'll rescue it. I will
but
rescue
it's in
it.
a clown costume.
It's
with
okay.
a
I will
painted
rescue it 'cause I
face.
know it
It's
wants
a
to get out.
dog.
If you paint a dog's face, you are sick. Sick in the head.
Well, that went way, way out for a while and never came back.
I just want to know how far this issue goes with her.
Yeah.
And I think we
I hate
found it.
clowns.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's it.
What
the
if
end.
a kid comes trick or treating dressed up as a clown? Do you just not give that kid candy and the rest of them candy?
I throw it at him. That actually happened last year. I tossed it. There you go.
Oh, we should dress up as clowns and go trick or treat at her house. That would
Yeah.
be fun.
Oh, just repeatedly.
I have a video doorbell now, so I will just yell at you from my
Oh,
phone.
we can have fun with that.
That's even freakier. Is like some weird clown in your
Ew,
doorbell.
ew.
I will call the police. I would call the police. Even if I knew it were you guys, I'd say there's a terrifying clown at my door, and it's
And
not
they
okay.
would say, "Ma'am, it's Halloween.
We
People
understand
are
because there are
trick-or-treating."
tons of people
Yeah.
dressing as clowns with knives.
Ma'am, all you
Clowns
need,
with knives.
ma'am, all you need to do is put dry bananas on your driveway, banana peels, and everything will be fine. You're,
my
you're clown
goodness.
proof.
Oh my goodness.
What else you got, Rock?
Also, following the announcement of Chris Pratt and Anna Faris's separation, they are saying that they are entering couples counseling, not to work on their relationship and get back together, but to get along better for the sake of their 5-year-old son.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. Like, if your marriage is beyond fix, understandable. It's sad, but it's understandable. But to put your kid first and to show your kid, like, look, this is how much your mom and dad love you. That, like, we might not even like each other right now, but we're willing to, try to put our differences aside so that we can do the best we can as people for you.
Oh,
And
true.
I
Because
love
I can't
that.
imagine seeing your parents get a divorce and then having to pick between the two. Like
Burning
that would
building, burning building.
mess
Oh,
a
burning
person up.
building for Betty Rock. Burning
What?
building.
No,
Your
no, I'm
parents
not
got
answering
divorced,
this.
and you have to go with one of them.
No,
Yep. Mom or dad.
I'm burning in the building.
Nope, mom or
I
dad.
burned
That
in the
doesn't work that
building.
No,
way.
they both
You-
burn.
Yeah.
They both burn.
Yeah, you
You're
started.
fine.
You started burning building. Burning building. Mom or dad.
they would want me to not rescue either one.
Nope. Burning building, mom or dad.
I can't.
I can't even.
I
Mom or
can't.
dad.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Mom.
I can't.
Oh, dad.
I can't.
She said I can't on that one.
Both your parents die. Wow.
Yeah, mom.
Then I'm an
Betty
orphan.
Lou, why you letting us both burn in here?
Did you say Alanis Morissette or
No, why are you
I don't know
letting
what
us
you said.
both burn
Why
in
do they
here?
have an Italian accent?
Yeah.
It's more like Betty Lou, we're burning up in
Betty
here.
Lou, shoot fire's getting hot in here. If you could do me a favor and just chuck me in a water, just one water, I would greatly
Pass
appreciate
the
it.
marshmallows.
My banjo strings are burning my fingers.
Do me a favor there. And also, you know that that velvet painting of Elvis I got? Throw that in here too. I don't know what good it's gonna do me, but
I
daggum
want
it
to
if
take
I'm
it with me in the great yonder.
That's right. I ain't leaving this behind because I don't know what somebody's gonna do with that. So I'm gonna tell you with me. And that's
Oh
her
my
mom.
goodness. Oh, my poor mama. Bless her. She's a good woman.
She is a good woman.
She doesn't have.
But I
mean,
can't
don't
believe you
think-
let her
I
die.
don't think she has. I don't think she has an accent, but my roommate met them the other
Oh,
day,
my
and she was like, "Oh my word, they have such thick accents."
You don't think you have an accent?
I don't.
Yours has gotten a lot less. There are times
Thank you.
when it. Oh, don't no, not thank you. I love your accent. I hate that it's gotten lower.
Well, my roommate said because we bumped into a friend of mine from high school, and that's the one that's on wheels in a trailer. But
But not the
anyways,
friend, the high school guy.
Right.
right. But I bumped into her, and my roommate said that my accent slowly started getting
For sure.
worse as I was talking to her.
Oh yeah, when you get around people like Southern people, it happens. I have a buddy of
Right.
mine that if I'm ever back in Georgia, I find myself talking like this. Yeah, let's get over there. Let's get on out there. Let's pick
Right
up the
yonder.
thing. Yeah, right yonder. Let's get on out of here and let's go pick up some chicken, and then we'll
Chicken.
go fry it. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. That's how my friend talks. He's like, I catch about every third word of his. So there's things I've agreed to that I have no
What's
idea.
funny though is we've been watching The Bachelor in
Yeah.
Paradise, and there's that one girl, Raven, who has
She's got a
she's
thick
got-
accent.
right. And I said to my roommate, I said, "Her like I can tell it's ridiculous," and she's like, "You talk just like her."
No, you're not
You're
that
close.
bad.
don't
Yeah,
think
you're
so.
close. I don't think it's that far off.
Really?
Oh,
No.
I think hers is ridiculous.
I think you've gotten used to Betty.
Maybe. It's been a long time,
Maybe
but
you're just as
Raven.
bad as me.
No, I don't really have an accent, but Raven. That girl's that's an accent.
She's like, "My name is Raven,
Raven.
and I'm here on The Bachelor in Paradise."
You know what? We just went and got a 4-wheeler and we went up the hill.
Yeah.
Like what?
I know she's bad. I don't say that stuff. I do not say those things.
Wow. Very classy.
Wow.
Mhm. I'm classy like a mime.
The best comment, since you didn't have that callback, Nick says, "I wish Wally were a mime. It would keep him quiet."
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Aw, that was good. I like that. Clever, like a clown.
Wait, are you sucking a box, Wally? A very tiny box, but
Oh, he's not going to talk. Oh,
Oh
boy,
my
this is
goodness,
fun.
you hate for
This is
King and
fun.
Country
This is
so
fun.
much.
This is fun.
You wish that you
I bet they
didn't
don't
know
even
them.
know him. Did he text them today or the other
No,
day?
he read a text from them because he
Ah.
always is bringing it up.
He doesn't have their number.
What's that? You know you visit your daughter too much at school and you're so excited for her to date and marry Freeze?
freeze. Is that what you're doing right now? Is it an
Are
homage?
you miming your future son-in-law?
Freeze is. I heard. Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
freeze tag all of you in the head.
No,
Gonna
you gotta
freeze
be
tag
quiet.
y'all.
You gotta be
Okay,
quiet.
so 45 seconds.
How about we do 1 minute? Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
No,
So, Haley texted me the other day about Freeze. She said that she really
no, she did not.
I know.
No, she did not. I
She
cannot.
like is right.
She
His
said that
last
they're
name,
sharing scarves.
Mrs. Frosty Bottom.
Frosty
Don't believe that's his
Freeze
last name.
Freeze Frosty Bottom.
All right, what's your
She's a
last
lucky
story,
girl.
Lady Rock?
That's it. That's
Oh,
all
that
I
was
got.
it?
That was it.
Yeah.
We got through
That was
4.
fantastic.
That was 3.
No,
I thought you had 4.
We just had a
Well,
lot of rabbit trails.
I can definitely tell you that everybody got their money's worth on that. on this
All
free
the things they don't pay
podcast.
for.
Yes. Wow. All right. Before we get out, are there any questions we want to take from Facebook? Because I do
Did we
like
not
that
have any
part of
news?
We
Facebook.
had birthday. No,
We
I
didn't
didn't have
have-
any. Everything's Harvey. So
Yeah.
um,
And we Harveyed it on up today.
we have birthdays.
Oh, yes. Okay. So Antoinette, it's her birthday. Happy birthday,
Yay, Antoinette!
Woo-hoo. Let's see. Rachel, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Rachel.
Nice.
Also, a different Rachel wants to wish her boyfriend, Dan, a happy 24th birthday. She said that Dan and younger Wally might get along. She said Dan wears skinny jeans, has long hair, and he's the bassist in a band.
What?
Dan also is a big Striper fan and even said the Heavens Fire clip wasn't too bad.
Well, I'll take that. That's a glowing recommendation. When you're looking for a band that's not too bad.
You print that on the poster with
Yes.
your Heaven's Fire.
You
Well,
kidding
not
me?
too bad.
Yeah.
And then Angela Day wants to wish her son Nathaniel Nate, in parentheses, a happy birthday. He's turning 14 and starting his freshman year in high school. Her question is, I know you wake up very early when you first wake up. Are you a morning person?
Nope.
What time does all of it? I set my alarm for 3:30 in the morning, and I hit the snooze about twice,
Yeah.
depending.
I'm 3:50 and I get up at 4 and I leave my house at 4:07, roughly 4:10. Like that's so I'm up. Once I'm up, I'm up. I hate getting up. Hate it.
Yeah.
But once I'm up, I think I'm the most awake of all the four of us. Like
Oh,
when we
for
get in
sure.
here, I'm usually up and
Like,
you guys walk in. I'm like, all right, hey,
everybody,
we need to do this. We need to do this. And everyone else is like, I just want to be
And he
left alone.
plays his music so loudly, like when he's watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It's like,
because he's deaf.
Yeah.
that's
You probably
Yes.
can't even hear me right now.
I get
Did
up
you
at
hear that?
3:30 as well.
Heard that.
Oh, you get up at 3:30. Yeah, I said 3:30. Yeah.
410.
Yeah, Zach comes in a little later than all of us, and it's later than we originally discussed.
It is.
But he also stays like a lot later here because of all of his other jobs.
Just trying to buy time.
Yeah,
Because I don't have the pre-show stuff you guys have.
right.
When I know I've worked a long day is when Zach leaves before me. I'm like,
Y-
oh,
yeah.
wow, I've been here a
Oh,
long
what am I
time.
still here for?
I don't even know what
exactly.
time it is, but I know it's a long time.
Yeah, yeah, because he gets pulled into all these other meetings that I used to want to be involved in, and then just the more I've been here, the less I care about like being involved in those meetings.
Except when his conspiracy theories come into.
Oh yeah, I do.
effect, and
I
then
do
you're
have
like,
those. But I will
coming
tell you
against me.
this. I will tell you this. I've been right about them. Some of
Oh.
my conspiracy theories about people wanting to get rid of me and things like that were absolutely founded.
Oh, you missed a conspiracy theory moment on Friday. We had this like cookout with all the employees, and Carlos was trying to convince Joy like they're gonna announce something.
Oh,
they're
I
gonna
saw
announce
that,
something.
yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I
BJ
saw that.
tried to
Oh
convince
yeah,
him
yeah,
he's leaving.
yeah. I didn't fall for it. That's true.
Someone announced they were leaving, but they're not.
Yeah,
That was a joke.
but she didn't cry. Like I'm like you need that reaction for it to be funny.
Does anybody take naps too?
No.
Because we get up so early.
Well, I
You-
accidental
Yeah,
naps.
because I've been over before where you've been on the couch and you're like in the middle of playing a video game and it takes like a 5-second break and you're like,
I'm out. But Betty plans naps. Betty's like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
for
go home.
sure.
I'm taking a 2-hour nap today.
oh, for
I'm
sure.
getting in my
and
jammies.
Sometimes it's been 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, I can't do that. I
Yeah,
can't
and
do
I'll
that.
wake up and I'll be like, well, feeling refreshed.
Oh,
Here we go.
I can't.
If I take anything longer than like an hour, I wake up and I can't do anything the rest of the
Yep.
day.
And I don't know why that is, but I can do an hour nap and just random. But it's if I ever plan to nap and I go and actually lay down, like get under my covers and stuff, I wake up so much worse and it's so hard. But if I fall asleep on the couch and then like, oh, I should get up and do something, that's way easier.
There'll be times I'll fall asleep on the living room floor while like Anna's playing, and I'll full out snore. I'll have dreams, like very vivid dreams that I remember when I wake up. And like I feel like I've been out for like 3 hours. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man. And then I look at the clock, it was 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever watched Anna while your wife has been gone, like babysat, and then
No.
and
Not
babysitting.
and she's gone, and you fell asleep like while she was
Back when we could
not asleep?
Back when we did the baby gate and we were gated in the living room,
Yeah.
I'd give it a once over, make sure there's nothing she could hurt herself with, and
Yeah.
then like allow myself the liberty to not stay awake if
Yeah.
I didn't need to.
I've done that before too. Yeah, like fall asleep. Like I think they're good.
Uh-huh.
She's
And
good.
if you hear, I mean, you're
Yeah.
like, if she's gonna start crying or something's gonna come crashing down, like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did used to fear falling asleep with her. She used to sleep on my chest when she was little. Oh, it's the best.
Mhm.
And so she'd fall asleep on my chest, like on the couch on like a Sunday afternoon. And I always feared like rolling over and like her just falling off. And so that was a fear of mine. So I had a rail on my couch.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for suggesting us doing this live feed on Facebook because
Mhm.
I've been for the past 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. I've been going back and forth if I should get my bangs back and letting them grow out, but now that I'm seeing myself, I am a pale ghost and I need my bangs.
Oh,
This looks This looks terrible.
I took a very sharp right turn.
Just want to say thank you.
Conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my bangs.
Okay.
That's funny. I wish I could zoom in more, but that's all it'll go.
No, I'm gonna
Then
go
you'll
get
see
her.
my roots. That
Um,
I'm
No,
letting
hit her.
go.
Speaking of bedtimes, though, and my adorable daughter, I've learned now I have to go to bed about an hour before I need to go to bed because as soon as I tell her goodnight, because I go before she does, she's like, "Go see your bed," and she wants to go back into our bedroom and then play on the bed for an hour. Like,
Oh, jeez.
and so, yeah, but it's fun. And last night, like, we play this game where we hide under the covers and she screams out for mommy to come find us. We're in the same spot every time. But
Spoiler
How,
alert.
how's that brilliant thing
I know.
working out for you? Okay, there's a brilliant
So
story
here,
here.
it got, and so she's like, we pull over the cover. She's like, it's dark, like the eclipse.
Oh.
It's blocking the sun. I'm like, yes, she
What?
understands the eclipse and what was going on. I'm
Wow.
like, you're brilliant.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
that made me
that was
happy.
that was Zach's great moment of the
Yes.
year. It's like he instilled the love of the eclipse in his daughter.
Yes, that
That's
made me
good.
very happy.
Anna probably thinks it's her sibling because you talk about it so much.
You should watch though when you fall asleep and Avery, I mean not Avery, that's
Anna?
the person I saw
Anna.
a person that just commented, Anna.
Mhm.
Because Beth from the dog bounty
Hunter.
bounty
Oh,
hunter,
uh-huh.
yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's how she lost custody of her children because she fell asleep, took
Really?
a nap, and her kids ran outside without her knowing because she was
Ah.
asleep. Ran out into the street. They were playing with neighbors, and the neighbors were like, "What the biff?"
Wait, you can't run out and play with neighbors anymore?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
gonna-
want to live in that kind of country.
Because they
No.
weren't being attended to. And
I'm
they were
gonna
way
guess
too young.
that's
No.
I'm gonna guess that didn't happen once, and there
Yeah.
are other factors involved.
I
like
would guess
very
that.
rarely, like if your kid runs outside is playing and you come out and go, "Oh yeah, I fell asleep" or whatever. Is it like okay, they take your kids away?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's passed out under the influence.
Yeah, that might.
She
have,
claimed it was a nap, guys.
Yeah, of course she did.
That had
Induced
some
by-
getting
You,
there.
sir,
Uh-huh.
need to watch your step. You're
No,
one nap away.
she's gonna have a long leash because that's how you learn and grow and develop.
Mhm.
Like, are you going to get one of those backpack leashes?
Not a literal leash, no,
You
metaphorically.
You
Yeah,
should.
I
People
do
will
want
look down on you.
Yes,
Hello, Anna. Don't tug on your metaphorical leash. Like,
she'll understand.
that's gonna be fun.
She's a genius.
All right, that
She's
is
so
gonna do
cute.
it.
Wait.
What for your podcast here today? And remember, dreams are how you figure out where
No,
you
you
want
got to
to
say it in a
go.
Kermit voice.
I can't do Kermit. I wish I could.
Do it.
Hi ho! Dreams are
Oh.
how you figure out
Not too
where you
bad.
want to go.
Yeah.
Life is where how you get there. Ho! Hi ho! Oh, it turned into Mickey Mouse
Or when, yeah.
or
Yep.
Winnie the
That
Pooh.
was good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
That's
thank
good.
you. Thank
We
you.
should have a Kermit day where you have to talk in Kermit the entire day.
I like that.
Or mime day.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, back to that, and that's
'Cause they're
gonna do
clever.
it for
They're
your
classy.
Aftercast for the day.